Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another video. What to do when no one understands you? You will get tools in this video helping you to feel better in the situation where you feel no one gets you. That is the first step. And then the second step is how to actually get people to understand you, how to put yourself in an environment where you actually feel that people get you and you can communicate better, you can feel the feeling of belonging, you can feel the connection, how to create that connection, understanding that you might be missing now with the people around you. So let's go straight into it. The first step to do, the first thing that is helpful is to stop feeling frustrated, stop feeling out of balance every time you have a feeling that no one gets you, no one understands you, because it's not a nice place to be, this feeling of frustration, this feeling of separation from others, this feeling of loneliness because of this thought and the feeling that they don't get me. It's not nice to stay in that place. So the first step would be how to help yourself not to feel this way. So the first thing to acknowledge is, in order to be able to do this, is if this sensation, the situation where you feel they don't get me, if that causes you to feel really, really bad, if that causes you to feel frustration, if that causes you to feel anxious and depressed that day, ruins your whole day, it means that event has a big impact on you. If an event has that much of a big impact on you emotionally, it means that it has touched a hurtful spot inside of you that is already there. I will repeat that. If something happens during the day and the impact of that one event is so big on you that you feel bad that day, it throws you off balance completely, maybe for days, maybe even a week or two, it has a big impact on you. In this situation, if there's someone that you feel doesn't understand you and you think they should, if there is an event that throws you off balance completely emotionally, this is because there is already a hurtful place inside of you that this event has touched. Imagine you have a wound, you've wounded yourself, and maybe you wounded your hand, and that wound has not healed yet. So it's still a wound. And imagine you go and meet a friend, and that friend touches your hand and touches the place where the wound is. You would immediately react. It would hurt so much. So the same thing happens emotionally. So understanding this, what is your job? In order to feel better, your job is first to understand, oh, this event is just a trigger. It has touched a deeper spot, a deeper wound inside of me. Most likely, the outside events are touching the wound we have created, that was created in your childhood, an emotional wound that we have not healed, that you have not healed. In this case, if when someone doesn't understand you, doesn't get you, feel disconnected from them, if that throws your balance, most likely in your childhood you felt not seen, not heard, not acknowledged around your parents or people who took care of you in your childhood. And that feeling you have felt when you were a child, it was a strong feeling, strong sensation. It got captured, it got stuck inside of you. And you started identifying with this feeling, I'm a person who is not heard, I'm a person who is not connected. And that is really painful. And then every time now in your adult life, every time there is a situation that triggers the same feeling, it is really painful because it's as if it taking that old feeling out onto the surface and you're feeling it again, just like you felt it when you were a child, and it is really painful. So how to feel better? First step is to acknowledge it has touched a deeper wound. Second thing is you need to feel this feeling. You can do this in meditation or hypnosis. Let yourself feel this feeling and let yourself let the feeling out. You can do that through crying. You can start writing. Let the feeling out. You can be singing. Let the feeling out. That will help that old feeling get out, and you will feel a little bit better. Now that you feel a little bit better, what can you do when people don't understand you? What can you do to have an environment where people do get you? The next thing to do is to ask yourself a question. Are you in front of people that you would actually like to connect with? Sometimes we're trying to connect with people and we're trying to get others to understand us, but we are talking to that group of people because we think we should, not because we feel that that's our tribe, let's call it this way. For example, maybe we have this belief, the society has told us, well, people who are rich and famous, maybe they're on TV, maybe they have successful businesses. Wow, if I can mingle with them, if I can be their friend, that would mean that I'm so cool and I would have an amazing life. So maybe you're trying to get into that circle. Maybe you're trying to get them to get you, try to connect with them, but it is not working. So maybe, and for example, what if deep inside you are not at all interested in that circle of people? So you are pushing yourself to connect with people that you think you should, that society has told you these people are cool, you should be amongst them because it means that you will also be cool. Maybe you're trying to connect with people, maybe you're trying to get those people to get you, but that's not your group of people, that is not your tribe. So then you feel they don't get you, you feel the frustration, you feel disconnect, and then you feel lonely. So maybe you are with a group that is not your group. Maybe you're going after these people because you think you should. How about you stop trying to connect with people you think you should? How about you ask yourself, what is it that makes me happy? For example, if it's hiking, pottery, singing, dancing, therapy, whatever makes your heart sing, whatever makes you feel happy when you do it or when you're in it, try to then find a group of people that also enjoy those similar things. So that would be your tribe, let's say. For example, if you are an entrepreneur woman who's building her business, and all of a sudden you're trying to connect with these women who are stay-at-home moms, nothing against that, it's just so different to what you are trying to do, to what you're doing as an entrepreneur. So you desperately want to connect with them, but you don't feel they get you and you feel frustrated and lonely. Maybe you think you should connect with them because maybe they are wives of some important people. So you see, you're connecting because you should. Instead, you should ask yourself, who is my tribe? Who are my people? Well, other women who are building their businesses, other women entrepreneurs who are passionate about building their business. Where can I find them? And all of a sudden, once you find them, that group, you will see that they get you and you get them. So it starts with that. These are two very important steps. So to summarize, the first thing is to start feeling better. Because if when you feel that you cannot get that other person or people to understand you, if you feel frustrated, very lonely, if you feel thrown off balance, most likely that event has touched a spot, has touched a wound inside of you that is actually a wound that was created in your childhood because you were not feeling seen, heard, or acknowledged, or connected as a child, connected to people around you. Now that same wound, you feel it when it gets triggered. So feeling that feeling and releasing it is the first step, so you would feel better. Once you feel better, you ask yourself, am I trying to connect with people because I think I should be with them, or because I feel that they are my tribe and I enjoy being around them and I feel it's easy to connect with them? And then choose to actually connect with people who you feel are your tribe, who get you because they enjoy similar things, who are experiencing similar things in their life, and that will help immensely. So try this, and I hope this video helps you feel better immediately, because understanding it is really the first step, and then you can implement these other 2 steps. Sending you a lot of love. See you in the next video. Bye.